All right. So this week we are doing something that we used to do a long time ago. It's one of the things that really helped build my business to diamond. And it's something that we just don't do very much anymore because it takes a lot of work and thought and thinking ahead and accountability, right? And so we sort of just decided to just try this week because we know that everybody is looking for a way to bring some enrollments onto their team, and these are a fantastic way to do that. So whether you have people in the 3-day challenge next week or not, this next 30 minutes is going to help you look for an opportunity to have a harvest this week before we even sign up. So before we even sign up those people for next week. So I have a message that I'm gonna have you send to 10 people. And once you've done your 10, you can get off the call. And it's gonna be that simple. It's just sending this message that I'm gonna give you to 10 people. And if you wanna keep going, you totally can. Or if 30 minutes comes first. If you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have names prepared. Rebecca, you look like maybe a small animal has just died or something. So let me first explain what the virtual events are. First of all, a mini virtual event is a 30-minute Zoom where we have someone explain the triplex. We have 3 people share a health and business story. And in the last 5 minutes, we have a question and answer. You can ask any question from an expert, okay? On these calls, we have different leaders in charge of them. We do a lot all together. It's like a blitz of virtual events. So the call itself is really simple. It's just a 30-minute Zoom where we present the triplex. We have 3 health and business stories, like 2-minute stories, and then 5 minutes of questions from an expert at the end, led by 2 different leaders. So for example, I am looking for 2 people to be in charge of the 9 o'clock one on Thursday, but I have the 7 o'clock one filled for being in charge. I haven't asked testimonials yet. So why are we doing 4 events in a 48-hour period? Because then people can't tell us no or give us excuses. Okay, so Wednesday, 7 and 9 p.m., Thursday, 7 and 9 p.m. It seems like a lot. You don't have to go to every single call. You just go to the calls for people, yes, Mountain Time. You just go to the calls for your people that say yes, that's the time that they can go to. Because a lot of times when you ask someone, hey, we're doing this call on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, and they go, oh, bummer, I can't make it. My son has baseball. Gosh, wish I could come. I'd totally be there if it was at a different time and day. At this point, you get to go, oh, well, guess what? We're actually doing another one at 9 o'clock that night. Like, I know you're not free at 7, but would you be free at 9? And they go, oh, no, like we will not be home in time any other day. And you go, oh, we're actually doing it tomorrow too. Would 7 or 9 be better? And at this point, it's like, gotcha, right? Because it's really hard to say no to 4 different options. But it's really easy to say no to just one time, one option, one day. So what we're doing here is we are giving people an opportunity to eat their vegetables chopped up inside of spaghetti sauce. You know what I'm saying? We're just like giving it to them on a platter. We're like, you don't even know you're eating vegetables because you can't even taste them. They're just all wrapped up in your spaghetti sauce. All right. So I have a message for you to send to 10 people. What 10 people are you going to send that to? Well, you could send it to the people that you've already invited that have said yes, they want to come to the 3-day challenge. But who I would rather you focus on for the next 25 minutes are 10 people that you've been talking to, who've told you no before, who have said, gosh, I'd love to do it, but I just can't afford it. Maybe they've done a 3-day challenge before and they didn't join from it. They did the challenge, you thought they were going to join, they stopped responding, they said they can't do it right now. Or even someone that said, yeah, in 6 months, I'm going to do it with you. Or on payday next month. Those are the people that we want to have a live event like this so that we can maybe plant a seed and possibly change their mind. Because what I've learned in the last 4 years about people and behavior is that typically when someone can't afford it, this is not true in every situation, but in most situations, when someone can't afford it, it just means you haven't connected with them enough. And I was tempted to say convinced them enough, but we don't convince people. We connect. Connection versus convincing, right? When we connect with people, that's when they trust us. There was a quote that I wanted to share with you that I have here. Hold on. It might have been on Instagram. I thought it was on Facebook. It's not. Just a minute. It's important. Okay, here it is. If they like you, they will listen to you. If they trust you, they will buy from you. If they have an experience with you, they will refer people to you. If you change their life, they will never leave you. Randy Garn. So the biggest thing here is that when we start to understand that events are experiences, trust is how we help people purchase, and changing people's lives. Oh, Melanie, we're so glad that you're here. Changing people's lives is how they stay with us forever. And we have that patience with people. That is how we create the people that say not right now, how we turn them into I'm ready, right? And a lot of times we know it just takes time and you just have to be patient and they're just not ready. But these sort of events are perfect for not right now. They're totally not going to sign up. In fact, Melanie's a great example of that, because when I did one of these for her a couple months ago, she invited the only 2 people that she for sure knew were not going to sign up. And one of them signed up after the call. And the other one said she was going to, but I don't think she ever did, right? So it's like, these really do work for this. Okay, so 10 slots for each call. 10 slots for 4 calls. There's already 1 slot taken on the 9 p.m. call. So there's 9, and I haven't checked my messages in the last several hours. So there might be more that have been filled up. But just so you know, 9 o'clock on Thursday already has 1. It's first come, first serve. So you're going to send this message. I'm putting it into the comments of Zoom here. And it says, hey, fill in the blank. I know we've been talking about Plexus and you've had interest in the past. I'd love for you to turn in tomorrow night. Then you can fill in my name. Emily and I are going to share about the products in more detail and have testimonials from people I personally know. You'll have a chance to ask an expert. You know, if they don't know who I am, just say my friend Emily or something like that. Like, this is just a skeleton for you. You adapt it to make it sound like you. Like Kara will say, hey friend, instead of hey whatever, right? You'll have a chance to ask an expert your questions at the end. It's super casual. You can join in your PJs. Will you come? So notice how I didn't put the time and day. I just said that we have a call tomorrow night, right? This is what I call, Dory, fishing. Okay, all you're doing here is fishing. You're trying to get someone to talk to you. You're not necessarily putting all the information just perfectly. You are fishing to see if you can get a bite. And once you have a bite, then you reel it in. And the way that you reel it in, I'm going to put in the comments next. When they say, yes, I can come, well, what they'll say first is, what time? And you'll say 7 p.m. or 9 p.m., which works best for you. And they will either say 7 or 9 or, oh, I can't make it. And if they say 7 p.m., you say, great. I'll put your name down for that. What are you most interested about getting out of Plexus? And then they will say weight loss or my thyroid issue or whatever. And then you message me and say, Emily, I have someone for Thursday at 7 or Wednesday at 7. Whatever it is, just tell me the time and I'll pass them on to Brooke because she's taking care of Wednesday night. I'm doing Thursday night. Okay, so just get your person filled for a time slot. If they say, I can't do Wednesday, that's when you get excited and you're like, oh, you say, oh, we actually are doing this tomorrow as well. Would 7 or 9 work tomorrow? And if they can't make it to those 2 days, they're just not ready. And that's totally fine. But we get to try, okay? So once they say yes, that's when they say they will come, that's when you ask them if Wednesday or Thursday works best, then tell them the times are 7 and 9 Mountain Time, Melanie, on both days. Then you'll need to message, and for the East Coast people and Central, so Central and East Coast, Melanie and Katie, Central, East Coast, the 7 o'clock time will be the one that your people will go to, right? Because they're not gonna wanna be on a call at 11. That's why we did 7. Then you'll need to message me the name of the person, the day and time they want to come, and a thing or two about them so I know my audience. Okay, and I put it on my little thing here just so you can know as leaders what this takes as a leader to do this. I put Wednesday, Thursday, draw a line down the center, 7 p.m., 9 p.m., and 1 through 10. And then I start entering in information. So Trish is bringing Maria, and Maria wants weight loss, and she had some sort of a back surgery. So I'm just taking the notes as you guys send them in. And then on Wednesday, for the Wednesday people, I'll start a little message and put you all in it and share the link. And then you share the link with your people. So it'll be the 10 of you guys that are coming to the Wednesday call that will be in a message, and you will take that and give it to your people. That's how you make it really organized and intentional. So if you don't have anyone coming to Wednesday at 7, you don't come to that call. I mean, if you want to, fine. So my challenge to you is for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to set a timer. For the next 15 minutes, we're going to message 10 people and invite them. And as you're getting yeses back, tell me right now and tell us, because I'm going to put them on here and fill in the spaces. Any questions? Yeah, you can just say my friend and I, even though you're not presenting, because you're going to be on the call. So it really is like you're there presenting it, even though you might not necessarily be talking. It just makes it more personal because you are going to be there. So, okay, any other questions? And yeah, on Wednesday, if they say, I don't think they'll remember if you said Emily or Brooke. So I wouldn't worry about that too much.
Emily.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't type on this. I typed something, but it didn't show up.
Oh.
Late for Mississippi. I don't know that these people are going to be answering me tonight.
That's okay. Just send the messages. And
Okay.
Then as they, because
in
there's
the
a lot of
morning,
people,
I'll let you know.
There's a lot of people that won't get a response right now. But if you do get lucky and they do, then you will.
So
Yeah,
Emily,
it'll be on Zoom.
a Zoom. Okay.
Not on Facebook, it's on Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, and there'll be different Zoom links for each time and day. So once you have a person committed to a time slot, again, only 10 spots per call, and they are first come, first serve. So it's really important that you get it done and get your people locked in so that you can do that. So share any variations of the message in the comments here so people can share, and let us know if you get responses back. Ready, set, 12 minutes to go. Okay, someone on Brooke's team just messaged me and took another 9 p.m. slot. So there are 8 slots open on Thursday at 9 p.m. 2 are filled. Cassie says 2 more to go. No replies yet. Lauren, same as Cassie. I need to go do our IPA challenge for today after this. Well, guess what? This is the IPA challenge. This is what you're supposed to do today. So this is perfect. I'm so sneaky, right? But look how fast you can do it, you guys. You've literally done it in 15 minutes. The most important thing was message 10 people, and we set a 15-minute timer, and some of you are almost done. It's just doing it and setting a timer and just plowing. 2 minutes left. One for tomorrow, but throwing out Thursday. What does that mean, Dory? Oh, you're muted. Oh, one person signed up for Wednesday?
No, it says one no so far for
Oh.
tomorrow, but waiting for Thursday.
Okay, good. Katie, she's at 10, but she started earlier, so she's doing more.
Cheater.
Cheater. She wasn't sure she was going to be able to come, so I gave her the assignment early.
Dory, I said, don't be a hater.
I'm a lover.
I just said, get it, Dory. And then you said, oh, now, don't be a hater.
Once you've done your 10, you can leave. Or you can stay and keep working. I'm going to stay and keep working because I feel like I'm in a good groove.
Emily, I just got one for tomorrow.
Yay!
PM.
Which one?
For the 9 p.m.
Okay, name.
Her
Just
name
first
is
name.
Carrie, Kairie.
Kairie.
Mm-hmm.
And what issues do you think she has?
She wants to focus on weight loss, and she said she does a weight loss program. I think it's called Noom, the one where it like teaches you how to
Okay.
like mindset and stuff. And then energy.
Energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just 9 spots left for tomorrow's 9 o'clock call. Kara said she did 10 earlier today. No yeses yet. 2 going out of town, so they will be getting a message Monday when they get back to be in the 3-day challenge. Haha. Katie shared a message. Hi, Brittany. Even though you may be ghosting me, I want to reach out to you since you had interest in the past of what we had to offer. My friend Emily and I will be sharing about some products in more detail with testimonies from people I personally know. You'll have a chance to ask an expert your questions. It's super casual. You can even join in your PJs. I'd love for you to tune in tomorrow night. Will you come? So that's another variation that you can decide if you want to use. 6 out and 1 no. Emojis help when you're joking. Very true. One no closer to a yes. Lauren, 10 out now and going to send some 3-day invites for the names I came across that I think would be better for that. Awesome. 8 out and 1 too much on my plate. Katie said she had too much on her plate too. That worked out pretty well for her though. If you have to go, don't worry. You can go ahead and get off if you have to go. I'm going to end this in 3 minutes either way. One no so far. Closer to a yes. Cassie got her 10th and hopped off. Well, almost. She looks like she might be ready to, there she goes. Dory, another no. She had back surgery and ended up getting a blood transfusion. Good excuse. Can't she just listen on Zoom while she's in the hospital bed? Come on now. Kara did. Kara shared a message. Oh, Melanie's out. Good night, ladies. Power hour is the way to get it done. Yes, it is. Like, just sit down, bust it out, and then be done. Now you did your work. So easy, right? Just do it. Kara says, hey, Megan, just been thinking about you. I know you said you're going through some things. I don't know if it's for you or not, but the supplements I use have really helped with my anxiety that I didn't even know I had, and the depression that I most definitely knew I had, but hadn't told anybody about. I'm doing a quick 30-minute online call tomorrow night to share a little of my story with a couple of friends who are sharing their stories, and just wondered if you'd want to listen in. You can be anonymous if you want, but these have been such a game changer for me and my family. Hold on one second. In so many ways, and I wondered if you'd like to check it out. So that's another variation. Katie is 12 down. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up so you guys can keep working. Do you guys want to keep working? Do you want to keep going? Okay, I'm gonna leave it up, but I've got to call and enroll somebody. Yay. Okay. And Kara said she was snarky 4 years ago, but immediately answered me, what time? Ah!
I'm not shouting.